Hey guys, it's time for another YouTube lesson. So I'm out here in my garden and I am watering my flowers. And I don't know how much of this you can see, but I noticed occasionally when I spray the garden like this with a hose, a rainbow appears in the water droplets. Now, if I stop watering, the rainbow's not there. It's only there when I look a special angle from the hose and the water droplets. You guys might be familiar with that from when it rains. When it rains, we get to see a rainbow. Now, in your July packs, we have, keep your eyes on God. Nice, styling. In your July packs, we have some, what are those? What are you playing with? Some water beads? Yeah, but I didn't mail them to you like that. I mailed them in a little packet. So if you're going through your packet when you get it and you're like, what are these? Well, they're little Orbeez, and what you do is you just stick them in water, and pretty soon they get to be nice, big, squishy balls, And they're kind of fun to play with. It's hard to see like that when the light's on there. I have an experiment. Well, it's not really an experiment. It's more like an observation. We are talking about how we can believe and have faith in the things we can't see because the things we can see, or vice versa, the other way around, how we can trust in what we can't see because of what we can see. So in here, I have some water beads. They're just in a jar. It's got a clear thing. And I also have over here, my other observation, is this jar of water. Now, there's only water and straws in here, but depending on how you look at it, the line from the straw changes when it hits the water. They don't look exactly the same. It looks like it's moved a little bit. Now we know that's not true because I have a straight straw. But the water and the light hitting it will change the way we see it. So, I don't know if you can tell, but I've got some words written on the bottom of this jar. And you can't see them because of all the Orbeez in the way. But when you add just a little bit of water, you can see the words. And I've got faith, hope, and love written down there. The water changes the way we see the light around the Orbeez in there so that you can see through the Orbeez and see around them and read what I have written there underneath it. Now, there's other ways. Take my science glasses off. There's other ways we can practice seeing things that we can't normally see. Some of your glasses, either last month or this month, have diffraction glasses. And though these look cool, they help you see rainbows. Now, rainbows happen for a very specific reason. It's a scientific reason that God created or dealt with when he was creating the world. And it's how you separate light. We call it white light, but light has a lot of different colors in it. And from our eyes just normally, they all kind of blend together. And you can separate them out through a prism. Now, if this was a darker room, I'm outside so I can't turn the lights down, and I shone a flashlight through the prism, you could see it separate. especially if I put that flashlight or the prism in the water. Now, diffraction glasses work a little bit differently. It's too thin to have a prism inside the lenses. It's just a piece of paper or plastic, but it's printed with like little tiny lines that let the light through in such a way that it diffracts the actual light. So the hose, the water from my hose, has a refraction, and that has the prism effect. The light hits the water and scatters it into the different colors that make the rainbow. Same thing with the prism, it refracts. These diffract. So there's a kind of mini lesson for you on science stuff. And they help us, you can see the rainbows through it. And if you look at the rainbow, you can kind of notice, I'm kind of looking at it to the side of my eye to catch the rainbow. You can see it's blocked off into little tiny rectangles of rainbow. And that's some of the effect of the printed lines letting the light go through. Rainbows are cool. They're a special promise when right after Noah is the first time a rainbow appears in the Bible. And God used that as a sign, saying he would never flood and destroy the world by flood again. Now, we've had a lot of nasty floods. Newport Beach this last weekend had a flood. The waves were so high. Life still happens, but we can look at rainbows as God's promise. Even today, that promise holds true, and so do all of his other promises. He's going to take care of us. He's going to love us. He gave us the best gift ever through Jesus. And if you need a little extra help remembering that, go get your diffraction glasses and try looking at all the different lights that are around your house. Where's your, oh, can I have those back now? Where are your shades? Oh, yeah.
I need.
You need those too? You want to see rainbows? Oh, thanks. I get the magnifying glass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look for rainbows in life. God has promises all around us. Promises never to leave us, never to forsake us.
Rainbow,
And
rainbow,
sometimes,
rainbow.
rainbows, life can be a little bit tricky sometimes. You might be looking at something and not be able to see it because of what's in the way. Or you might be looking at something and it appears to be different than what it actually is, even if just slightly. God is always steady, he is always constant, and he is always love. You guys have a great week, and I'll see you over the weekend on Zoom. Talk to you later. Bye.